He confessed his innermost secrets to you. We didn't even have sex. 128 boys he's brought here.
You didn't have to.
And you're the first he didn't consummate and drain.
He's been busy. And we're not included in that? I would be drained by him.
Hey Pretty Pumpkins, it's Chey.
And Wes.
We're back, and we are so excited to be reacting to Interview with the Vampire Season 2, Episode 5. Don't be afraid, just start the tape.
Babe, we are pressing play.
Oh.
This episode is going to be messy. We're getting the tea, we're getting reveals. We're ready to sip.
Tea is being spilled, and we are ready to unveil all the secrets.
Baby, I am ready to drink up all of the information because we've been waiting a season and a half now to find out the truth. And we demand answers now.
We do, and we're actually watching this now, live. It's literally premiering in like 20 seconds, so we gotta go. But if you want to watch this video in full-length format, uncensored, you can do so by joining our Patreon. It'll be in the $5 Party Pumpkin tier.
See y'all at the patch.
Oh my gosh, y'all, we're running a little bit late today, so it's literally starting right now.
We're going.
Don't be afraid, just start the tape.
We're ready.
We had it figured out, didn't we? What we needed from the other, a less dictatorial approach to the coven, is embraced by my love. A dreamy kind of balance.
We love compromise.
Yeah.
We broke into the same library every night that month. Hypnotized security, as one does.
Oh,
how romantic.
Laid our backs on long tables and stared up at the ceiling.
We go on library dates all the time, so...
And why not pass a month that way? An effortless, eternal life ahead of us. Funny thing.
Is it that effortless?
Trying to remember what occupied one's time when one was ignorant of the plotting around him.
Grab that.
I'm sorry, grab what?
Oh, it's just a note to my assistant. It's nothing.
What did you want to grab, Daniel?
It's a thing with syntax. I see it a lot. The impersonal pronoun, one, one's time, one didn't, becomes the third person, him.
Yeah.
Stops being I or me.
And that indicates what?
You're circling something.
Right.
You're getting close to something you want distance from.
Or it's daytime, and the vampire of Louis' age is fighting the narcoleptic pull of the sun. Is this Malik?
Malik.
You're the guard.
Shall we take our business to the living room?
Don't underestimate him.
Your friend here is a hot-headed young man. Good thing to be. Tell him to buy a Bugatti, crash it into the garden.
Oh my god, who are you?
I need to know everything about him.
What was that? Armand rarely eats, so when he does, he prefers to hunt for it.
Does Malik know he's lunch?
Are you recording?
Oh my god.
Malik knows if he makes it on foot to Jumeirah Mosque by evening, he'll be paid enough crypto to, well, most anything he wants. Often it's someone carefully chosen for the harm he does the world with his chosen profession.
Some vigilante shit.
Dumb enough to answer his ad? He's ditching us.
He'll have Malik begging for it in an hour.
And once again, Louis alone with himself. So, everything in its right place before the theater burns down.
In middle school, you stole your dad's Playboy magazine, sold them at recess.
Sorry.
Is that what makes you fascinating?
The car.
In high school, you told a girl you'd only do her if she had a paper bag over her head. She agreed, and you did it.
Daniel.
Is he in his head?
It's obviously a memory, or it happened previously. Because he doesn't remember, so did they wipe his memory?
This time I won't save your life.
I was going over my notes last night. Something he said in his initial flight to the bookshelves caught my ear. This time I won't save your life.
Let's talk about
Armand
that.
saved you from me in 1973.
Yeah, you bit me, I blacked out. He ripped you off me, dumped me in a drug den. 500 years. How often has Armand spared a life?
Armand could see I was partial to you. Armand preserves my happiness, even when I don't or can't. He had a hunch you might prove fruitful in later times.
Okay, sure. Let's go with that.
I don't know that I'm buying it either.
I mean, it's the 70s. All a blur.
It's not the drugs, babe.
Lot in Milwaukee once, don't know how I got.
What's the question, Daniel?
We had drinks, you paid. We camped to your place in Divisadero, you paid. Did we?
Did we?
I would want to know too, honestly. Okay, fucking finally, we're going back to the 70s.
Don't let the place.
I own a few of these places.
Oh yeah? How many?
He's into real estate.
Are you, real estate mogul?
Own a lot of things.
You sure are, baby. I never get tired of looking at him, thirsting over him, complimenting him.
He's so cute in this era.
I just love him.
Does that scare you, boy?
Boy.
So you climb in it, close the lid, and bang?
Sometimes.
It's a little bit bigger in there than it looks. This is jazz is getting me in a mood.
So am I the first guy that you brought back here?
Sweetie.
The fifth.
Oh. Which he's pleading.
What is gonna happen?
Obviously, something happened between them, and Armand doesn't like it. Did he wipe his memory? Did they... But, like, what happened?
Yeah, there's obviously, like, some big secret that I don't even think Daniel realizes, and the other two are obviously hiding. But I don't even know if Louis knows the truth, because we've been seeing him having realizations, too. So Armand feels like he knows the truth the most to me, but I don't know that he is going to be the most truthful person in giving it. So I guess we'll see.
I prefer you like this, all dark and real. Maybe I could cheer you up.
Let's see it.
He used to be so... Oh my god, take it off.
What are you doing? Fulfilling my side of the social contract.
Oh, did you read the small
Do you
print?
normally interview your subjects with your shirt on?
Hopefully.
Is this irresponsible?
He's really hot.
So,
And he looks just like him.
no.
I really thought we did.
You want to now?
He's not kidding.
San Francisco. Psychedelics, disco biscuits, angel powders, and young men. You offered something off the menu.
Louis the Pump Delac from New Orleans. Did you gravitate to San Fran as a hub for homophiles?
Paris in the 1940s, with its permissive, laissez-aller sexual atmosphere, was the more formative liberation for me.
Take this seriously.
I am.
Yeah, he's not joking.
Shit. I forgot to put a tape in.
Bro, this is the most important interview of your life.
Sweetie.
I'm a vampire.
Okay. I'm really interested to know why you believe that.
Fuck him up, honestly. Let's see
Oh my
it.
god. Baby, please.
What do they
Are those
look
fangs?
Man,
What did he just tell you?
You're the Zodiac Killer.
Perhaps.
This Daniel feels so fresh and hip.
No, he's like, has so much life and sunshine. It's like making me so sad for old Daniel.
Old Daniel's just jaded.
I know. It's making me like him more, honestly.
Don't be afraid. Just start the tape.
Oh, chills. Usually we get the line at the end.
Yeah.
They said, buckle up, bitches.
Went for a ride.
I'm not putting my seatbelt on.
We don't endorse that.
I want to tell the real story. You smoked shaky cigarette after shaky cigarette.
What I remember most, other than that you were an alien 5 feet from me, was how eager you were to spill. You were lonely, Louis.
It was gratifying to tell you what I was after mingling with humans for so long.
You weren't thrill-seeking. You were floundering. Tape after tape of emotional upchuck.
Where's this leading, Daniel?
He hasn't said anything to anyone
I
for
have
years.
some outstanding questions about 1973. Like, why you talked to me in the first place?
You had curiosity, swagger.
Nah.
I would chat for a few hours, and then who would come looking if another drug-addled homophile disappeared? The Berkeley Barb?
Malik will be dead in 2 hours. You've made me an accessory to murder, and you've had 13 sessions. I want 20 minutes. For me.
Literally, he deserves.
No, for me. What happened between us, okay?
Tell him.
He really does deserve to know.
Okay. What's the next thing you remember?
You eviscerating Lestat.
Well, we keep getting these flashes of Armand, like, lingering in the background. Like, what did he do? What role does he play in all this?
He's like just so secretive. It would make it easier to like, if we just understood him more. Like, I know they've been giving us like little bit by little bit, but he's just still like so ominously like always watching in the background or like infiltrating Daniel's mind and like riling him up and stuff. So it's just like, whoa.
Also, y'all, we just want to say that this is Claudia from the movie. Of course, we've seen the movie. Kiki Dunst, this is her. And we love Claudia. We came into this show loving Claudia.
We have 2 of these. We have one boxed and one out. That's how much we love Claudia.
So, if anyone does anything against Claudia, we feel just ill.
We feel attacked, honestly.
We do, so...
Because last week, there were a few people getting upset about that we were upset with Armand. And what we're saying is that we need people to realize, at the end of the day, we are Claudia stans first and foremost. Yeah. So if you fuck with her, you fuck with us. And that's been consistent. If you go back and watch our season 1 video, we did not like Lestat, especially in the last few episodes, because him and Claudia were having a rift. And then last week, with the way that Armand was treating her, it upset us. So, you know, we were a little harsh on him, perhaps.
The way that Claudia is treated in this entire, like, the story, it's terrible.
It's upsetting.
She didn't ask for any of this.
No.
So I feel like people really just brush off our story, but hers is one of the saddest stories.
Oh, I think hers is the most tragic. I definitely do. And that's why, and like, we relate to her in that. And then also we had Bailey last season, who we were obsessed with. And we have Delaney this season, who we're so obsessed with. And so, yeah, it's just like, if you slight Claudia, then you're going to be on our bad side.
You're slighting us. I'm so sorry.
Even y'all see us flaunting over Louis. But if he starts to come for her, we're going to be mad at him too.
Yeah.
Like you saw that in episode 1. We are defending our girl first and foremost. So I feel like that just needs to be understood by everyone.
Lestat was trivial.
Oh.
Vapid. Vulgar.
All the things we love.
Why did we hate him again?
Sterile and contemptible.
Just kidding.
A man made of dried twigs with a thin, carping voice.
Dried twigs? He's got some, you know?
Louis
the twig.
Music. He played without an iota of feeling. Nothing. No one home. Like an automaton. Plunking away.
Don't ever let Lestat hear you coming for his art. He's going to be pissed.
He's a faker. But you figured that out. Just by then, you paid a biblical price for your first love.
Don't piss him off now.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you went you cut a little too deep.
That was astute, boy.
No one's ever read him like that before.
Wow.
You were nimble-minded even back then.
I was a moron.
Will you, do the fang thing again?
Oh.
It's hot, bro. Come on.
I love that, man.
I think I'm falling in love with Daniel Malloy.
The next thing that happened was you detonated.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Already?
I sat on that bench in Jackson Square, watched Claudia disappear into the night, carrying her off into her future, a future I would be absent from.
Or you just pick yourself up.
Stay behind with Lestat. I knew within seconds it was the only choice, the wrong choice.
And then what?
Then what? I had nothing. Nothing but the bench I was sitting on. So I stayed. All I had to do was watch the sun come up, let it bleach my bones, purify the putrid soul.
Are you kidding me? What, you were just gonna end it? I mean, what about life?
Not this Edward Cullen shit, honestly.
And marriage and cancer and all of that till the death rattle. I mean, we gotta carry all this shit and you had to take it out and you were just gonna throw it away?
Not the death rattle.
You've overstepped now.
Listen, no, obviously you didn't do it, but you were given the gift, and I've been hearing you bitch the night away about it. And since you used the past tense about her, I figured she what? Well, I could see where this is going, and
what?
Give it to me. I think you could use me. I think we have an energy.
Oh, he could use you.
I could be your Lestat, your Claudia, but better.
Oh,
I got
bitch.
a little bit of both of them in me, plus a few things they don't.
I love the boldness.
Is what you asked for, boy!
Yeah, well, you don't know what human life is like. I mean, you've forgotten, man. I mean, you don't understand the meaning of your own story. Hey, stop!
God, Louis is so sensitive. He didn't even really
Suicide
say anything
Hotline
about
101. Don't say to the person on the other end of the line, hey, why don't you cheer the fuck up?
I
I'm
overreacted.
not sure that killing me was a totally warranted response to my idiocy.
I took a scoop out of your throat.
I deserve to have my ass kicked. For the sheer number of times I said, and then what?
All the drugs in your blood, it all went back into me. Probably why I can't remember
Prize-winning
anything.
journalism. And then what?
Embarrassing.
Well, he started with not remembering to put the tape in, so the professional journey has a long way to go.
I have a surprise for you.
Is that our original interview?
Turns out I had a copy saved in the cloud. So are you, Louie.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
Or
god.
not. My researcher, assistant, she's a bit of an audiophile, and, well, she cleaned it up a bit. Press pause on the betrayal of it all, and listen.
Oh my god, what? What?
That wet thud.
Oh, shit.
That's Armand saving me.
Oh my god.
Because Louis the monster.
I'm not surprised.
Did Armand save him because Armand...
Louis was gonna kill him?
No.
Armand wants him?
Armand want Daniel?
Well, listen, they've had a chemistry the whole time. We said it a few episodes ago that they do have a chemistry.
They do.
And I don't think that I would mind seeing it, to be honest.
Oh, honey.
Because, as we know, I'm not the most convinced that Armand and Louis are meant to be, but Armand and Daniel, now that's a couple I could get behind.
Y'all, it's getting hot in here. The fan is out. Okay.
What's gonna happen? Are they gonna hook up?
Oh, we can only hope.
I'm praying. Praying to Magnus.
Oh, shit.
What? Morning!
Oh, he's been sucking on him all night.
He's got a little heat.
With a boy. Things got heated with a boy. Once again, I'm here with mop and mindlessness to clean it up.
So the room got dirty. So what? I'll clean it up.
No, I clean it up. You make the mess and I clean it up.
Louis is a
Try
mess.
and you'll fuck off and find me with apologies to follow.
I'm sorry.
The street comfort in the arms of lowlifes and unfortunates and broken children. Fine.
Fine. That doesn't sound like
But revealing our nature to a reporter. You met in a bar 10 hours ago. What if it was published?
I was having some
don't have
fun.
enough to
I was
fear
in the
from Paris?
middle of ending things when
No,
you...
already passed out on the floor.
The middle
Next
of
thing,
ending
Louis.
things.
Out on your feet from the drugs you stopped
Oh, this is boring. You're boring. You are so boring.
Here come the drugs.
Colorless. Dull
And
nights.
wallowing brain.
Dull weeks. Dull months. Dull as fuck. Suffocation by the world's softest, beigest pillow. The 10 hours I spent with that boy were more exciting than decades with you.
I am speechless. Oh my god.
Is it the gremlin or the good nurse tonight?
The gremlin or the good nurse? Girls, we need to get to therapy.
As boring as the blather committed onto the ferric tapes of your fascinating boy. Oh, it's so hard to be me. I can feel her feelings.
The tape was still going.
Everyone I know wrongs me.
Okay.
This tea is so good.
Let's start.
Talk shit about him the whole time.
The name unuttered in our home for 23 years, said over and over again until it was pounding in my brain.
Our problems aren't about him.
And you threw her name around just for cover, but it always circled back to him.
That's true. It is about him.
That's not her fault.
Not like he did, not like I have.
I know. Yes.
Louis is such a mess.
He really is. But I feel like everything that's being said is kind of true
I
from
feel-
everyone.
No, I feel like everything he said is true. He probably is boring as fuck.
Especially compared to Lestat, who's so
People are
grandiose.
boring. I just feel like Armand is so internal, whereas Lestat was more external.
And that...
Claudia is calling him?
I think that's you running out of the room. Hear that? Second door slam. Farther off. What's that second door slam? Armand calls your name. He runs after you. Metal door opens. The screams.
Oh my god.
A few more seconds. Tape runs out.
How
Where does
unfortunate.
Armand follow you, Louis?
Yeah.
You went out of the room.
Was it daylight? Oh, he tried to.
Oh my god. Not this.
Oh.
Not this! Jacob Anderson is such a fucking good actor.
Armand saved him.
You remember that? I'm remembering it now.
Finally. Give us more.
Let me ask you a really loaded question, Louis.
Please do.
And then what?
It's the best thing you could ask right now, Daniel.
Burnt to the color of pitch. The tar coming off me. I walked out into the sun.
I think so.
Pieces of my life gone.
Armand is sick of Louis because Louis is the hottest mess. And
Yes.
Louis feels that Armand is just not it, you know? He's bored. He's like, I want adventure. I want to, to do shit.
Right.
And Armand's not giving him that, so he literally tried to off himself.
Yes. Which I feel like we always got that impression from Armand. So I don't know if he was just like swept up in like the romance that Armand was giving at the beginning, because like we were saying with Lestat, it was so... I remember, they were going to the opera, they were going out all the time.
Extravagant and like
polar opposite.
Yeah.
And it did feel like in when he was with Lestat, when they weren't fighting, he was very like happy and excited and fun. And with Armand, we haven't seen any of that, but I thought it was just because he was jaded from other things that are going to happen later. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that does have something to do with it. But it also could just be that I don't think their personalities mesh. It all goes back to Lestat. We all knew. We've been knowing.
And I feel like this episode might divide the fandom, like, into 3 factions. Are you Team Louis? Are you Team Lestat? Are you Team Armand? We're
That's
Team
interesting.
Claudia.
Yeah, where is she?
Like, where is she? She's not even in this episode. That's why we have her right here.
we still got her. Well, he said that she didn't even love him.
Yeah.
But I feel like she did at first. Mm-hmm. But then once she realized what had been done to her, I think she never came back from that.
Yeah.
It's all very complicated.
It is. No.
Someone get my baby some cream. This makeup is so good.
I'm sorry. Meaningless word.
Yeah.
Meaningless.
I mean, once you've said it so many times.
It's wild that they're still together.
The boy's blood flowed that way. We should fix that before we self.
Probably.
The boy. The fascinating boy. He's just fine.
Or maybe he doesn't like him, but he's jealous.
He was torturing him.
He's jealous of... Oh my god, did you just see his eye?
For how long? I can remember a few things. Like, there's someone else there.
Who's there?
Who is this?
A neighbor saw you while he was taking out the trash. I had to chase him down.
Cleaning up once again.
I can see him walking out of the bedroom.
Armand puts the table back and finds the recorder under the TV and presses play.
This is so fucking dramatic. In the best way.
Rise. I don't want to die. I'm told you've lived a fascinating life.
I never said that.
No, Louis did.
Leave him alone, Armand.
You held Louis's attention.
Oh, he's so jealous.
He confessed his innermost secrets to you. We didn't even have sex. 128 boys he's brought here.
He didn't have to.
And you're the first he didn't consummate and drain.
He's been busy.
Just a cheerful kid from the
And we're not included in that? I would be drained by him.
You think in all these fools you arrived at some ineffable truth, an instinct to self-efface. Is that what makes you fascinating?
I can't feel my body. It's freaking me out.
You're going to teach me how to be fascinating.
Leave him be, Armand.
In middle school, you stole your dad's Playboy magazine, sold them at recess. A little dirty, a little deceitful.
So it's been flashbacks the whole time, not...
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was in his mind
in
the present.
If she had a paper bag over her head, she agreed, and you did it even as she cried. A splinter of coldness in you. Is that what makes you fascinating?
My legs are starting to cramp.
Louis thinks I'm boring.
Charlie, where's that play?
Do you find me boring? You
Y'all.
want to hear my story?
Oh,
Yes.
let's hear it.
I'm being run down by slavers in Delhi. An eager black hole.
How eager.
I'll keep digging.
We wanted more. Oh my
Okay.
god, he's so strong.
Okay, so we ourselves have a lot of trouble with morally gray characters. Like, the way that Armand treats people is not morally gray. A lot of the times it's morally vicious. And people, I'm like, so everything he's doing to him, it's okay?
Yeah, no, I definitely understand why he's upset, but I don't... Yeah, he just is... He's mean.
The torturing and the begging to be seen as, like, fascinating, it just... I'm gonna... I feel like I can't even say what I want to say because people in the comments are gonna freak out. There's so much resentment held towards Armand.
Clearly. Yeah, very clearly. And clearly there's resentment for Louis from Armand.
They just don't need to be together.
That's why I'm
We've
shocked
been
that
saying
they...
this for episode upon episode upon episode.
Yeah. Why are they still together? Like, I'm serious. I don't think that Louis needs to be with Lestat or Armand. That's how I feel.
Yeah, and I think that people think that just because we say one thing about one character, they think that it means something for another. We don't think that he should have been with Lestat either.
No, go watch our season 1 video. But one thing that I do want to say while we have time is no matter how we feel about Armand, which is pretty clear at this point, Assad is such an amazing actor.
Assad is so good.
That's probably part of the reason that we have such a visceral reaction, because he is so good.
You're supposed to feel that way.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get reactions out of these
I believe that the showrunners want us to have these types of reactions.
Yeah.
I just think that, like, going in the comments and, like, saying certain things that we're not, you know, we don't need to get into it.
There were some things that
but
were said in the last episode of our comments that were disturbing.
Crazy.
And crossed the line.
Crossed the line.
They've been muted.
We're watching a fictional show. Like, it was wild.
Show, and people are acting as if it's bleeding into our real lives.
Yeah.
So just take things that we say with a grain of salt.
You keep saying coffin. My nose is bleeding.
Armand, put me in the coffin.
How long does he burn like that?
Someone get him some Aquaphor.
Oh,
or
my
that.
God. I don't know what that's going to do for his skin, but at least he won't be parched.
All of them twice.
He listened to the tape.
The start. Claudia.
He never talked about Armand.
Ronald was trash.
Yes, you said that.
Wasn't he telling the story, though, of what happened to him?
It's not exactly how you've talked about him to me. If you wanted to escape from this prison of empathy, I've locked you away in. All you had to do was ask, Louis.
Damn.
A final act of service I'd like to perform before I leave you to yourself. I know where he is.
Oh my God. Oh my God. For how long?
Voice among the many. I told him I was with you.
Well, where the fuck is he?
Mister.
No.
I told him you were thinking of him again.
Oh my God.
Why would you say that?
He does not need to have Lestat back in his life. This is not
He's waiting
good.
for you. I'm
No.
with him now. He cannot hear you. He has injured himself.
Louis. No.
This is your chance, Louis. I am your maker's voice.
Mon cher.
Mon cher.
Why are you ill? What's happened to you?
Why are you ill? What's happened to you?
I love you, Louis. Tell him I love him, Armand. I love you, Louis. Tell him, Armand.
Can he do it?
He won't.
Tell him.
He's not going to. He's not going to.
Louis.
Not the crunchy barbecue fingers.
It was my make. There's nothing more.
You left me for death. Will I be on suicide watch for the next 1,000
He did
years?
leave him for death. He wanted to piece up out of that bitch.
Have I atoned for my part of Paris? Have I crawled an inch forward? Or am I a reminder of the worst of it?
That just had me fucking gripped.
Like, all that for what? Because you're still together. You're still together, and you're still bored, and you're still resentful. Like,
Yeah.
break
Well, that's
up.
so what changed that they're still together? I don't know. And now, oh my God, he brought Lestat back into it all, which is like so toxic.
And then why would Armand do that? It makes yo.
It's like, is he doing it because he knows that in his heart of hearts that's what Louis wants, and he cares about Louis so much that he's like telling him, or is he doing it to fuck with him?
Couldn't even transmit the actual message.
Well,
There
he
was
probably
fear
didn't
there.
think he was gonna say that.
There was fear.
Well, yeah, because he's scared he's gonna leave him. He probably thought
But
Lestat was
also,
gonna be like, fuck you.
Lestat wasn't saying, Armand, I love you. So,
Well, yeah.
Armand, I'm sorry, y'all. Armand is jealous.
Very jealous.
of
Very,
every
very.
single character.
He's jealous of Claudia.
He's jealous of Claudia. He's jealous of Louis. He's jealous of Lestat. He's jealous of Daniel. It's like non-stop jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking at him with puppy dog eyes.
been
Please
calling
don't
to you for
kill
some
me,
time.
Mr. Vampire, sir.
From every bad fix, from the unnamed malaise you feel Sunday afternoons. And now here I am, and you can rest. After all the garishness of life,
I like my life.
the dull strum of desperation in you. Will I get the fixes I need? Will I be somebody? Will I get the fixes I need to be somebody? But Daniel, you already know who you'll be.
He does know how to read a bitch.
Shine away
Yeah.
from you. All the confidence and hope of your youth replaced by a seething, boiling regret.
There's a thing happening in the city. A very young reporter with a point of view.
A comfortable chair in a room that slants to the north. An easeful death. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It'll feel like a bath. Rest.
I'm not so sure about it.
It's the comfort we all long for. The end.
What happens?
Allowed you. You rest now.
It's like he's ice cold and then he melts a little and he's like, let me fix what I've destroyed.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He got up for that.
Wow, what a
I'm cleaning
man.
up the mess.
doesn't need cleaning.
After what you've put me through here, I deserve this.
I know, but I need this one to live as a testament to our companionship.
Oh my
Of it's in
god.
George.
Not a good excuse.
Are you asking, Maître?
No, Aro, I'm not asking.
He's healing pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Daniel?
Page 484. Listen as though I'm the voice of God or an angel talking to you. You're not inconsequential or a junkie. You're a bright young reporter with a point of view. There are stories that need to be told. If things ever get bad again, these are the words you'll hear in your mind like a tape playing over and over, like a song stuck in your brain. These words will hold you up and carry you. They are your lifeline. That's a freebaser I befriended for a few days at the drug den. He told me to get my shit together, and then he Richard Pryored right in front of me. Everyone scrambled, but I stuck around, watched him burn. What always confused me was that, he said those words to me, and he was already all burnt up. Figured I'd conflated the two events, but I didn't, because it was you. I destroyed 2 marriages. I fucked up 2 daughters, but I stayed a journalist. I was never so lost I couldn't hold down a job.
We, I think, gave you more drugs, distorted it all in your mind,
You woke up in a drug den.
fed you a truncated version.
He bit you.
He bit me.
You woke up in a drug den.
I woke up in a drug den.
He bit you.
He fed me.
Oh, those are the
You blacked
pictures.
I blacked out. Armand
He was there
fogged
until
my
he
brain,
healed.
redacted himself, which accounts for why I didn't remember, and what accounts for why you didn't.
I was
Yeah.
disfigured. I was in pain.
But you remember right up until when you bit me, and I remember right up until when you bit me.
Armand, did he do something to
And then
Louis'
both
mind?
Our memories cut out.
There's
Same
more.
Precise edit on 2 brains.
What are you doing, Armand? What is the truth? Oh my god. Assad,
shit.
please, Daddy.
Entertaining.
Those glasses.
He made it all the way to Burj Khalifa. How's Paris?
Oh, we paused Paris, reminisced about San Francisco.
And?
It started with Daniel. He asked why you saved him in 1973.
Let's talk about it.
I could see you were partial to him. I preserve your happiness even when you don't or can't.
That's exactly what he
How
said.
much Daniel might prove fruitful in later times.
It's giving rehearsed. Eric's acting also very, very fucking good. Oh my god. But it's just like, but all this stuff is coming to light about Louis now, so I'm like, did Armand, is he doing something to save them from Louis? Like, did he do something that they distorted their minds to protect them from, especially Louis, from himself? Or like, what? What is it?
Okay, the storytelling, I love this show, right? But the storytelling frustrates me because I am a very chronological person.
You're a linear person.
I love everything being told linear because it's the way that life happens, and that's how we experience stories like in real time for the most part. So I do have some qualms about skipping back and forth, but this show reveals a crumb, and then you're just supposed to sit with the crumbs, and it's like then they give you another crumb.
Yeah. Well, this episode was a whole fucking cake.
It was the cake, but we didn't get to eat it too because you're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
like, what happened? What?
Because
you're still left with so many questions.
we thought that we had gotten to the bottom of it, but of course we didn't. There's still so much more. I was living for the drama that these queens were giving.
This tea has been seeping and steeping for literal weeks. We're just happy to
Yeah,
taste
since
it.
season 1. They've been teasing this since the first episode. So, curious to know how content y'all feel with the information we got. Obviously, they can't tell us everything because then there wouldn't be a show. And the show kind of moves at a slower pace at times, so they have to keep us guessing. But I feel pretty good about what we got.
I had fun.
So let us know what y'all thought about it.
Down in the comments, let's talk Interview with the Vampire. We want to know what your thoughts.
As always, make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe to Petty Pumpkins and our Patreon.
Please do. Also follow us on all social media at Petty Pumpkins because we want to spill the tea with you.
Thank y'all so very much for watching.
We love y'all.
Stay spooky.
Hell's under new management now.
I like my pumpkin spice lattes extra hot.
I am going to eat your soul.
Sorry, I'm not into short guys.